Good evening, friendos. It's time for Quest for Semi-Glory, Thursday night. Shmup Book Club. We've got one of the new quarterlies here. This is Espra Day, or maybe it makes more sense as ESP Day. No idea. I don't know. It does seem a little bit familiar to maybe a couple we've played before as well. I'm reminded of maybe ESP Galuda as well. ESP Galuda. Maybe they're the same series. I have no idea. But we're going to give it a try. Let's give it a try. To get connected up to the club, looks like we're the first ones here. Let's see if anybody else joins tonight. Be nice to shmup with a friend, right? Alright, let's give this a go. Alright, so 3 different bits. We'll start at the top and, for the best, I guess. Oh, that was the wrong button, I think. I'm trying to just kind of suss out the controls here, but I'm not 100% sure. When I was watching the demo, it's like, oh yeah, they were popping, you know, X2s and X3s and X4s, a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, what in the world? How does this work? It's like there's a whole bunch of X6s for not any immediately discernible reason. There's X7s too, so sure. I have any idea what this dude's health meter is either. Oh, that was a different symbol. Okay. Oh, looks like we've got a stronger little special bit now. Whoopsie. Bullet right in the face. Oh, now a bunch of X16s for some reason. Alright. Okay. Sure. Whoopsie. I am, yeah. Trying to figure it out.
You want spoilers on the mechanics or not?
Not yet. I just started. Let's see if I can suss it out a little bit. Oh! Suss it out without getting totally murdered, but I'll have to wait till next time, I guess. To be associated with how many of your ultimate fire bits hit something.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Power up carrier, good job. What are you playing tonight, Zerst? Anything?
I'm probably gonna throw up a credit of Varth, see if I can get through it. I got pretty far on my first time playing it in like 3 years.
And then Nifty drops by and just dumps an all clear.
Yeah, so I gotta play it again.
Yep. Oh man.
I mean, it's not that bad of a game once you like know how to play. And by know how to play, I mean consider your bomb your main shot,
Right.
and the actual shot just kind of like a thing you do on the side.
The thing that you do until you bomb again.
Right. Anytime you cross the screen, anytime an enemy appears that you were not expecting, doesn't matter. The second you see that enemy, you are pressing that bomb button.
Oh crap.
And the hitbox in this takes a bit to get used to.
And I'm trying to identify which parts of the character actually are that.
It is around the neck.
On the neck, huh? Okay, I guess that tracks. This is before the era of actually showing the hitbox as a matter of course.
that definitely happens a lot. You want all the cube things, and oops, there was a bullet in there.
What's the difference between the green and the red ones? I mean, the greens are power-ups, but what are the red ones do? A little weird symbol thing?
Reds are just points, and they so there is a counter at the top left that fills up. It starts at a cap of 200. When it fills up, and you have used any of your bomb meter, it counts down and basically refills your bomb meter.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Also, when it is maxed, the scoring mechanics slightly changes.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you have to worry about maxing it out for a bit.
Right.
Oh.
But yeah, it's basically all green until you're max power, and the brown ones.
I see. They don't start dropping red until you're fully powered?
Correct.
Okay. That's what I was kind of curious about. It seemed a little irregular. Oh, shit. I see. Ah, no. Oh. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Oh, fuck. Cool. Ah. Okay. I'm starting to understand. Oh, fuck. Wander right into that. Oh, come on. Still has a hitbox, huh? Bastard. Oh, bastard. Well, oh. is it based on the number of alternate things you're missing when you kill something that does the multiplier?
You just want the explanation.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, but it just doesn't make any sense.
All right. So it is the So when your secondary shots hit something, there's a little explosion that causes like tick damage after it, and then they go away after like half a second.
Okay, yeah.
It is the number of explosion things currently doing tick damage to the thing as they die.
Okay.
And so like your first couple shots will like be fading out as the last ones hit it.
All right.
So with this character in particular, and this is the easiest character. You're probably going to want to stick with this one.
All right, duly noted.
The trick is to move forward with your secondary shots. So like push the button and like push up with like right up with it, and then it usually works out that you get the 16 that way.
I see. Okay.
Because his does a lot of damage and it also fades fast. But because it's basically firing in serial.
Right. Yeah.
And so when you're moving up, you are basically making your last shot further up on the screen. And so like it's easier to time.
Nice. Okay.
So the reason that I was lurking on stream and I heard Zerst actually explain what I've been confused about for 3 weeks. It's how many are active
really
at the time it dies.
I guess so. It's the number of active explosions, huh? That's
So if you're
wild.
watching Bond screen, you can see like it hits something and then there's a little circular explosion lingers for a second.
Yeah, and I've definitely noticed that because like sometimes things will die like that's a half a second after I hit them with it when I'm not shooting them anymore.
Right. Yeah, so it's basically how many of those circles are in contact with the thing at the moment it dies.
Let's see. Okay.
So
and if they disappear, then it doesn't count anymore.
Right. So I just happen to be accidentally really consistent at being bad at it. So on the first stage, I've always been like, what? There's like always 2 on this one, always 1 on this one. Yeah, I've just been doing it wrong.
I still don't quite
Yeah,
understand how other ones get the same multiplier when the explosions aren't on them.
Yeah, so like
the other ones, their explosion sprites last longer.
No, I'm talking to other enemies, not other characters.
Yeah, like how do you carry the chain to other enemies? Because apparently that's a thing, but maybe only once you start actually getting the not the special items. I don't know. How does that?
Right. So that is the other part of this.
Okay.
So when you get a multiplier, it does like a little Kitsui like chain timer. And as you, if you hold the C button when pressing start on your
it's the C button. That's why it never worked.
Oh.
The B button, so I've just been doing it wrong.
So it doesn't show by default. You have to do the little button combo to activate it. Okay, I get you.
Right.
All right, I'll have to do that next time then, because I'm like, I know this is.
It's a meter that's like conditional and only shows up when.
That's wild. Okay.
When your chain is active, yeah. So the second you like get like anytime like you get it basically works the same as Kitsui. Like if you have like a 15 chain, you get a 16 chain.
Right.
You start a 16 chain.
Oh fuck.
And collecting cubes extends the chain, not destroying it.
Interesting. Okay. Collecting cubes. Okay, I got you. All right.
I like how some of those were becoming cubes as they went off screen. What was that about on that mid-boss? Like some purple bullets turned into cubes when they were near the bottom.
I'm guessing they appear from bullet canceling, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, there are some bosses that cancel bullets into cubes. It's only like a couple places.
I thought that was only when you like kill them though, or like in the phase.
Yeah. The boss bits, I think.
So that was. I thought maybe it was when it started blowing up. I don't know, but it was like only the ones at the extreme bottom of the screen for some reason. That's why I was very surprised to see it.
So button C, meaning your shield button, is that the one? Is that button C?
Yes.
Okay,
A bomb-like thing, yeah.
got it.
Like
got
not
it,
the
got it.
alternate shot.
Right.
Finishing my thought on the so I mentioned that when you're at like max cubes, the scoring system changes a bit. At that point, when you are at 16 chain and defeat an enemy, it will shoot out like a bunch of cubes, even if you haven't hit it with the thing. So even just like normal destroying, like normal at 16x when you have a chain going, and you destroy like a medium or large enemy, it will vomit out brown cubes, even if you have not used your secondary shot.
Interesting.
And it does enough of them that you can legitimately like chain enemies. But that only happens when you are at your brown cube counter is maxed out.
And what is max? Because I know doesn't a thing happen when you hit 200 if you don't have full barrier gauge or whatever?
It starts at 200, and then when it's maxed and you're not at full barrier gauge, it drains out, and then it drops little energy tanks to fill up. Each time you lose it to basically the refill sequence, the cap increases by 100.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Okay. If you die, it stays at 200. It does not reset to 200. It basically like once it's at like 300, it's always at 300 even if you die.
And then, so like that would make you think that there's a disadvantage to increasing it, so like don't use bomb or barrier, but isn't there like a game clear bonus for how high it is or something?
I don't know.
Like how high your count is, which depends on how high the cap is.
I don't know that specifically.
What triggers it to drain and refill your thing? Just getting to the max amount?
Hitting the max when you are not at full bomb.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, like, your bottom meter is not full.
Right. All right.
On the topic of bombs, the way that works is kind of weird. When you, like, if you hold the button, you know how it makes a little circle around you, and then you let go?
Yeah.
Its size/power is based on the number of bullets you have collected with the circle.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
And so it does not increase power just from holding it.
Okay.
It increases in power, like, you basically just want to, like, Pac-Man up bullets as soon as you hold the button.
Interesting.
And I imagine it discharges...
I've never really held it because I always wanted to use as little bomb gauge as possible.
I imagine it discharges on time regardless then, right? You can't just hold it forever.
You can just hold it forever.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
It just stops getting, like, better.
Right.
The catch with that is when you just push the button, it drains by like a quarter, and then it slowly ticks down. And so like the ratio of, especially like on bosses, just using it to like the amount of damage you get from holding it a little bit and absorbing bullets like outweighs like using it twice if you would happen to need to.
Right.
Huh.
So if you, like, I mean, I use it in panic situations usually, but like if I'm using it in the situation where I know it's really crowded, then like I might as well suck up a few more bullets and actually like try to do more damage.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then I know you mentioned that the middle character is easier. Is that mainly because he doesn't? Because like I find him easier to control because the alt fire doesn't turn when you move left and right.
Just damage. He does way more damage.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a substantial difference.
Even with the
I think
spread.
the A ship does a decent amount of damage if you can like reliably hit things. But no, B type does like just the amount of damage to like everything.
Interesting.
And C type does not a lot of damage to very much anything. But because of that, C type is like what world record attempt
yeah.
Because you can milk bosses more. I mean, I know. Yeah,
Correct.
I remember seeing something to the effect of like milking bosses changes I forget if they said it takes like 15 more minutes. That sounds a little
Wow.
extreme, but I know they said
That's
it makes
about
at least
right.
5 million,
Really?
5
Wow.
million points.
I would have figured it was more than that just from knowing the game.
More.
But yeah, it's a lot. You
Wow.
basically like, so the bosses don't really time out, and
Hear that, Mr. Bond? No cowards.
Good, I
So-
guess.
the C type's secondary shot, it kind of like arcs as you shoot. You kind of like aim it,
Right.
and it's not even as well. Like the first shot is small and does a little bit of damage, and the
Right.
last one is big and does a lot of damage.
Right.
But as long as any of them are touching a boss, you get a lot of
Right.
points. Like
Huh.
all of these second shots do a lot of give you a lot of tick points from bosses. And
There's some kind of like there is like a constant tally as long as one of them is in contact, right? And I remember seeing something about like feathering it so that only the weak. Do all of them have like a weaker end and a stronger end, or is that specific to C, or is it just more blatant for C?
Well, you can't aim the other, so it doesn't really matter.
I thought you could aim A also. I thought B was the only one that didn't.
A kind of aims a little bit. Not very much. Damn it,
But I
not
guess
very much.
C I definitely felt it was really pronounced, and I was like, I am terrible.
Oh yeah, I guess a bit. Yeah, but yeah, C is just, and she does less damage, and gets the same amount of tick points. So like based on
Interesting.
time. So.
Okay. I guess
But
I
we're
didn't.
talking like that. None of this matters unless you are no missing the game.
Interesting. I guess I
You're
did
already gonna
not
be at that point.
take the C very well. Maybe that's the reason. Feel like I could try it one more
I
time.
just didn't like how much the shot moved. I was like, oh, I need to be moving, and I need the shot to not move as much. All right, I'm gonna go back to the other guy. Also, I just like how the what is it? What the hell is the guy's name? JB Fifth, right? I just like how JB Fifth starts out by just completely freaking trouncing a dude. at the
Right?
podium.
It's like that guy just gets his shit wrecked.
But it's like, way to go. I mean, he's going either Mario or Luigi on a dude, you know. You can go with Luigi for obvious reasons, but he's wearing a red bandana, so I guess it's Mario.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. It's Red Luigi. Well,
I mean,
I-
he did jump from really high, so actually, yeah, if you're going by SMP2J logic, it would have to be Luigi.
Oh, another thing to note: the button you select the character with also matters.
what?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
your stage order is random if you just use the primary button, but if you use the second or third button, you are selecting a stage order.
Oh,
Is it just for the first
that's
3 levels?
intriguing.
It's just for the first 3 levels. So A is random, B is like it. I think it like cycles clockwise, like like a rotation. One to the right, rotating around to the left of the character you selected, and then B is like one to the left, rotating to the right.
Interesting. I figured they just had their own stage order and that was that. But okay, yeah. C
The
sucks,
first
huh?
stage is based on the character you select.
Oh,
Right.
okay. I get you.
2 and
So
3
you're really
are
selecting
either
the second
random
and
or
third.
correct.
That's wild. Okay, well I'm not gonna
Which
I
doesn't
remember.
matter
do like how
because,
that
I mean-
character's. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not gonna remember to do that, so I'm just gonna use A.
I know. I had to get used to doing it. I finally started remembering to do it today. I do like how the C character's attack kind of starts looking like a friggin' barcode or something. I think that's cool. But other than that, I can't use that character very well.
Oops, that's the wrong button.
But yeah, the catch is the stages get significantly more difficult in the first 3,
I
and
see.
so you're eventually going to like settle into, I don't like this version,
Right.
or the stage 3 version of
Yeah.
this boss.
Fair,
Yeah, like
fair,
I know
fair.
Mighty Squirrel doesn't like the roof boss, which is is that the high school stage?
I think
It's
so,
like
yeah.
the high school
Yeah.
stage. The Bay Area is the big freaking plane helicopter.
The starting for Yosuke or whatever. Oh, for God's sake.
I want to think that I should be able to get to a point where I can handle the roof guy, not a problem, so I kind of want to get to a point where I'm doing that third, but I'm also kind of like undecided, because I feel like either of those 2 stages I should be able to like learn the boss, to, at least to the non-milking extent, but I was really bad at Roof Guy on a couple of my runs today. The one thing that Roof Guy does that I can't handle is sometimes when he does the fan-out attack, it has, like, I don't know, 5 or so bullets in each curve, and that gets really hard to avoid because there's, like, 2 conflicting curves right after each other. So that's the one thing I tend to have a problem with.
Oops, that's also.
And then there's, I guess there's, so like he does the thing, I don't know whether those things are supposed to be coffins exactly or what, but the things that he calls up that like shoot all the like purple laser shots or whatever. So sometimes they just follow you and you can manipulate that, that's not too bad. But then sometimes they just go full on chaos mode and things get really crowded, so I usually have
it's random which one they do, which attack he uses.
Oh, it's not like, I was wondering if it was like a
That's
cycle,
wild.
like now he's gonna do the reasonable one, now he's not.
No, it like he'll sometimes do like 2 in a row. It's
Interesting.
totally
I thought it was fixed as well. Oh well. Then again, I've only seen him like 3 times, so I would have no idea.
statistically speaking, right?
Yeah.
You can't push a button and get that guy to behave.
Sick. Oh, wow, alright. You know, I might be better off playing with the meter not on. I don't need another thing to look at.
Yeah, I was playing with pressing the wrong button apparently, so I need to try it again, but I don't know how much I'm gonna notice it anyway.
I think just knowing it exists is probably gonna be enough for me. Oops, that's not. Oh, for God's sake.
It's funny how that works out. Whenever there's a bunch of cubes, there's also the bullets that it shot a second before it blew up.
It's the best.
Yeah. It's like, it feels like you need to be able to plan a route really well to be able to, because you also need to route picking the stuff up when it's going that fast.
That's neat to not just put my face right into his hitbox before he blows up.
Well, yeah, that also helps.
Ah, details. Tasty. So once you establish a multiplier, that's kind of it until it expires, right? You can't bump it up as it's still active?
I mean, you can
Or can you start a new one?
if you have a 12 and get a 13, you
Then
are
it
starting
takes
a new
over.
chain.
Okay, gotcha. Can you also start a lower chain by that same token, too?
No.
Okay, good. Oops, I forgot to turn the meter. Ah, that's fine, whatever. I don't care.
It's not like you can really do anything about the meter anyway.
Right. Oh, no, it did
You're
turn
kind of
on.
doing the same thing anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me, for sure. Ah, son of a bitch! Oh, man.
You just find that guy.
Yeah, I did.
You really like point blank and stuff, do you?
I really do. Like, I want all them juicy 16s. Can you blame me?
I mean, they go to you. You don't need to.
I mean, they do, but then the like big explosion of red cubes and shit. It's just like, well, those are moving too fast. Those are gone forever. Wow. All right. I don't know if I deserved all of those, but okay, I deserved that one. That one I definitely triple backed into it.
Only double back, don't triple back. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, come on, but you get lucky twice, so you figure I'm definitely gonna get lucky that third time.
Ah, what are you doing?
Look, man, I'm not very good.
I fucking same. What are you playing anyway?
The Esperade or ESP what's like the preferred pronunciation of this?
Friday.
Esperade.
Esprade,
Okay.
but I don't fucking know. I don't even work here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I believe the game
ESP
pronounces
Rondé.
it. So it says the title, and I think they pronounce it Esperade.
Esperade. Interesting. Okay.
Even though there's a period in the middle of it.
Man, this is a real gradius situation we got going on here. Third
I
one's
don't
obviously
know.
wrong.
Again, I don't even fucking.
Oh my god. What happened to JB first through fourth? Why aren't they here fighting this?
They're all fucking
Don't
dead.
ask too many questions.
I mean, what did you think the answer was gonna be?
I don't
They're all
know.
fucking dead.
If this war or whatever the fuck they're fighting has been going on for 5 generations, it seems real bad.
I mean, war be like that, you know?
Still, in this day and age, you think? In this,
Yeah.
the far distant future of Tokyo 80 2018 or whatever the fuck it was, right?
Ah, yes, the future of 2018.
I think that's what it says on the title screen, right?
That
2018?
sounds about right, honestly, yeah.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
Well, it turns out I have to play Vark again.
Oh no, what happened?
What?
Nifty came
Why
along.
are you... Oh. Nifty decided that you're actually gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
to try. You know, it's one of the things I've always enjoyed about the SPC is there's a good enough spread that everybody's got at least a few people that they can be challenged by. There is a lot to be said about having, you know, challenge levels that you can actually
And I like
find
how- I like how
attainably challenging.
I like how for Varth, there's also we also just established that, like, okay, stage 4's boss is kind of unreasonable. That's your standard of, like, now you're getting somewhere.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong end of that one, but, you know,
So I
I'm
actually
not
did
dealing
get
with
past
that
the
right
stage
now.
4 boss again today, but I didn't. I only had like the one time I got past that boss last week. I had all my lives, and I was like, I don't know how the hell I did that. This week I only had one, and I did get the extend after that, but yeah, I did not survive as far as last time because honestly, the next boss after that can also be a little unreasonable. It's learnable though, but I kind of forgot how it worked. And I don't even know what I got hit by, honestly.
Stage 5 you're talking about? Probably.
The really, really big. It's later than 5, I think. I
Oh,
want to say it's
well.
8 actually.
Then I would not know.
8 has the.
I mean, not
extremely
every
big
stage has bosses, which
Right,
is kind of an
that's the
interesting
right,
thing
yeah.
about it.
True enough.
An unusual aspect, as it were.
I mean, given that it does seem, 1940X inspired or adjacent, I guess it's not too surprising. Like 1942 definitely didn't. Well, at least the NES version, which is the only one I really played.
Ugh, 1942.
That doesn't have a boss in every level. That gets very samey very quickly. Oh, whoa, okay.
Oh my god, it's just too much. This might be a Battle Marine situation where I do better the less I know about the game.
Yeah. I figured I would fire it up and see what happens, and I have flown into a lot of things, that's for sure. Oh, I almost flew right into that. I am growing increasingly tempted to go back to my old schedule. Still haven't quite committed to that yet.
Old schedule. Has your neighbor been less of a pain in the ass? Or
It... Oh, I had no bomb left. I was like, why did that not do anything? It seems like it's gotten warm enough that, like, they aren't idling their vehicle for extremely long periods of time, and also it seems like it's been quieter, which I don't really understand that.
I mean, we go with that?
I guess we take those.
It might just be because it's
You
warm
take
enough
what you
that,
can
like,
get,
vehicle
you know?
chokes aren't engaging or something, so like it's not idling as much.
God, alright.
One thing I wish I knew was where the hell my character's hitbox is in this game.
Yeah, it's not the
my
easiest
hitbox.
to define, is it? Yosuke Sagami,
No, it's like
JB the Fifth, and Hirori Mimasaka? It's an interesting.
Yeah.
What? Oh, that guy was flying, not on the ground. Got it. Got it.
oh, that's a lot of bullets, buddy. Whoa, I didn't even notice those bullets because it was purple on red. Thanks. I don't know what I was thinking there.
Excellent.
Things are going well.
Oh yeah. Got a taste for steel. If I don't taste it the first time, the second time, betcha. Nom nom nom.
Delicious.
Oh wow, that's
Oh man. I mean, that was still 2.5 mil, so.
must be nice.
It's really weird how. Okay, so. I'm a little confused because, yeah, we only started playing this last week, right? And yet.
Yeah.
What
I feel
the
like I played this
fucking
3
world?
different times because, like, I feel like I played
I mean,
it,
you may have
maybe
played
was-
it in the past. I can't. I
No,
don't know
I mean,
your
like,
past.
since we started. I mean, since we started scoring it, like, I don't know if I played it on a different day of the week since, but I don't know when I would have. Because, like, I feel like I distinctly
Kenny,
remember,
I
like,
can't
getting-
answer this for you.
I distinctly remember getting to 2 mil, and then I feel like there was another time where I played it where I just couldn't get anywhere close after that.
Is this the same
No, I've
series
been
as
beating it every time.
Esgaluda?
Yes.
Okay,
this is-
that's what I was thinking of. All right, very good. It's like, wow, this whole flying person shooting out a bunch of shit seems real familiar.
Which at some point I'm gonna have to do Galuda 2 as a SIG. I don't think MAME runs it especially well, so it's not a good.
Ryujin next, Ken. Or Ryujinx. I always forget that the X isn't pronounced it. But that requires effort.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
So again, might be a better SIG.
Does it exist
But
for
Galuda
PC, or
2
it only
is
on consoles?
fucking wild.
Like, is it console
Ow,
only?
friends.
Port-wise, yes, unfortunately. Which is kind of a shame, because,
Yeah,
again,
it's like
fucking
I wonder why
wild.
they haven't done a Steam version of that. Because there's so many other...
Because they haven't gotten around to it yet, because people suck. I don't know.
Fair, I guess. People do suck.
You're certainly seeing enough evidence of that this year.
Yes. And fucking how, in the worst possible goddamn way.
Oh, wow. Get right up in there. Okay. Ooh, oh, shit. Fuck.
Oh, please. Yep, just lost a bunch of 16Xs down the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
you
no, those
hate
were
to see it.
16Xs. The other ones weren't 16. That was even faster. Never mind. I got those at least. Yeah, the fucking toilet, aka the entire rest of the bottom of the screen that I can't be at all at once. Very big toilet.
Extremely big toilet.
You don't want to miss,
With
alright?
all those ass enemies in it.
Damn.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay, those are 14Xs. Still don't feel comfortable with the one mix of blue and red bullets on the Dune buggy boss. It's the one thing I really don't like about that boss.
Dude, where is your fucking...
Where's your
my hitbox?
fucking
It's really hard to tell where their hitboxes start, too.
There are a lot of levitating guys throwing hands in this game, and I'm wondering what that's about.
I mean, if you were able to levitate and also simultaneously throw hands, wouldn't
Absolutely would.
Also, I'm
Yeah,
wondering,
well, there
is
you
that
go.
supposed to be, is that supposed to be what Zero Ranger's boss attack is based on? Oh, that's a lot more hands-on
non-zero
than I feel like.
chance, because this is old enough that it is very much
Yeah,
in
that
the
could be, yeah.
everyone's gonna make references to it zone culturally. Which, I mean, to be fair, we all love a good reference. Don't lie to me.
Okay. I'm wondering, the thing I saw
Oh,
before
hello.
where I saw like some score items going like at the bottom of the screen while the big crawler mid-boss was exploding. Maybe it's at the
Ah,
first phase
fuck.
of bullets are canceling when the second phase
Tap
starts,
dodge
which is
that.
that level up.
Let's roll 16. Alright, say so.
Repeat the question, sorry. I was
Crawler
distracted
mid-boss,
by tap dodging
I
that.
noticed before when Bond was fighting the crawler mid-boss that its bullets, some of its bullets that were already farther down the screen canceled at some point while it was still alive, and I was wondering why. It
Oh,
might be
while
when
it's
the
still
phase
alive?
changes to
Weird.
its,
I think
like,
it
starting
was
to blow
probably
up.
the phase change, but
So I just noticed it happened to me
not
too.
100% sure.
Oh my god, I'm never ready for the roof gang. It's like, you know, there's the one guy who gets up, but he's a slow starter, and the other guys come and shoot the blue bullets.
Look!
first, and
Sometimes you gotta, like, make sure you get your beauty sleep and you're ready to go, you know? Like,
Isn't the
you
dude that...
can't knock being ready for battle or whatever.
Isn't that dude who takes his time, isn't he the dude that gets kidnapped from the start or whatever?
I don't know, maybe.
I thought that was the case. He looked very similar. Cause he like gets put in a chokehold right away, so he's fucking just totally limp when he gets carried off. So like, you know, figure he deserves a nap before he gets up again, right?
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's...
I should have waited until they shot things so that I would get bullet cancels.
Oh my god. Did I seriously nope, I'm hitting reset on that one. Fuck that. I'm not going to accept a double KO on the stage 1 mini boss. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's probably the
No,
right call.
fuck that. That's a fuck that. We're resetting this thing. Things that are being reset. That.
That was a good time for that.
Like, what? How did that turn into an X2 and not an X16? I don't understand. It's kind of dumb.
It's all about the like bubbles of
Yeah.
your secondary shot.
I know it's the
existing on
explosions,
stuff.
but it
Yeah, I tuned in
sure
when
seems
Zeus was
like
explaining that.
that should have been
It's-
higher.
In practice, getting
Fuck.
maximum bubbles on shit is a fucking art, not a science. And I will not be able to tell you how to do it properly because I don't fucking know.
Well, it's an art that needs more funding, that's for damn sure, because
I
it's
mean, there's
fucking
gonna be a lot of those
inconsistent
right
at
now.
best.
Look, we all know how the arts are being funded right now.
That is true, yeah. So I guess we should be
They don't.
thankful that we get an X16.
That is the correct answer for how they're being funded. Yes,
Oh,
very
for-
good.
I got
They
hit by
don't.
the first tossed hand there. It's really embarrassing. Ah! Yeah, that's how this one's going on. Like, how did those not generate a fucking multiply? That's so mysterious. I don't get it.
You're not allowed to make sense of it, okay?
You know, it's fair, I guess.
Oh, I thought I had bomb. I didn't.
Oh no, give me all of
So wait, is everyone present? Good. Not Galudo. Esprading.
In addition
That a
to having
fucking-
already done it earlier.
Ah.
No.
Oh, you're on round 2.
Zerst is Barthing, I think.
Oh.
But we are 3 of 4 on
okay.
the Espra days,
Fair enough.
which is pretty good. Pretty solid, I guess.
Yeah. Solid go of it.
Although, how long I remain Esprading is really up for debate, because this is going downhill in a serious fashion.
I can't help you with that. I don't.
Oh
My god. Okay, well, 2 deaths on the stage, 1 boss is another reset. This might be a very short session for me in general, at the rate this is going.
The 2.5 mil. Didn't even get to the 3rd boss, so it's not.
Seems good, I guess? Yeah.
My heating now is 3 mil. I need to change it for more than that, but I'll do more of that next week.
I have to only an X7. Give me a break, man. Ah!
No, you don't want an X7. If
No,
get
you
that,
definitely.
want it.
Of all the
You return
X's you
that
could
result.
ask for, 7 is the
Wow,
absolute
holy shit, what's wrong with
choice.
X7? My goodness.
What isn't wrong with X7?
Well, that's what I want to know. Like, I feel like I missed the boat on
What is
when they
wrong
were
with
handing out
X7? It's not
rankings for the
X7.
X's.
Heinard. There you go. I did it in 2 words.
Turn to the ground.
God, no!
I think we're talking about
Stop.
the same person.
I don't know,
I was
man.
already doing that. But yeah, I will maintain that X8 might actually be worse in some respects, mostly because like it's 75% auto scrollers.
Oh, I see. We're going the Final Fantasy
X8
route. Alright, okay.
X8 is not great, but I would say it's still better than 7.
It's really
Not
funny.
that
PJ
6
Caesar
was good either.
Yeah, no,
like, really?
From what I've seen,
It
I have
should
only
have
watched
ended.
any of those.
It should have
It
ended
should have ended
in-
with 4, as far as I'm concerned.
It should have ended with 5 because that's when Inafune wanted it to fucking end.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
clear they were going for it ending then, and Capcom basically went, but what about money?
Yeah.
And
I've already
Inafune
seen
basically was
Inafune
like,
with the whole-
well, I don't want to be fired, so okay, I guess this is happening now.
I mean, 5 seemed weird to make flip. Isn't that the one where you can just basically go straight to Sigma and like ignore
I
everything
mean,
else?
you can also do that in 6. 5 was doing it with basically goofy experimentation in mind. 6 was all the fuck over the place, and I honestly
I
can't
thought
what
goofy
they were thinking
experimentation
anymore.
Was basically all that series was doing at that point. Yeah.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
But it was funny to watch PJ DeCesar play Mega Man X8 for the 2nd time. I have to think I saw some of his first playthrough too, and he was like, I think I remember liking this game. I'm like, I don't think I remember that, so I'm interested to see this goes. And he definitely did not like it very much the 2nd time.
Yeah, it's...
Memory's
I
a
don't
tricky
know.
thing.
There are a lot of things that it does that he did not agree with.
Like, 5, I can at least go, okay. They did not nail everything they were going for with 5. I'm not gonna even pretend that they did. But I can at least see what they were going with, and like the attempt. I can see the end goal in mind with 5. 6? That's murkier. 7? What the fuck are they doing?
The player, because that's what 6 seemed to do.
Yeah, 6 definitely was all into that player hatred lifestyle.
And then 7 they tried to go 3D, and they dialed that back a notch, but they also gave you like on-rail auto-scroller like behind the character things all over the place.
Yeah. There's definitely some like, hey, what if we jumped on the Crash Bandicoot bandwagon, like literally a half-decade late?
I was gonna say, it's kind of late for that.
Not gonna stop them. I mean, name a company better at jumping onto a bandwagon late than Capcom.
I don't know, sometimes they invented the bandwagon and then other people...
And then they jump back on it late
They
after
fuck it
they
up
already
anyway.
made it,
This
which is
incredible.
even more hilarious.
What's the one which had the funny voice line? Was that 6?
Funny
Fighting for?
voice
That's
line.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
4.
four,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's the
What
one
am I
that I
fighting
was
for?
referencing. That's the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah.
literally shows up in the text between
Yeah,
stages.
yeah. That's why I thought about
yeah.
it. It's the stage 1 clear text, like a dark ball at night. What are we fighting for? Like, all right, okay, very good.
We have fun here. Oh my god. I keep on taking really stupid hits. This is... Shmupping is not going well. I need a genre that requires less,
Yeah, I
Well,
fucking
fucking
that feeling today.
capability tonight.
You are playing on the incorrect day of the week, then.
Apparently, yeah. This is my life now.
Wow,
Is work is a fucking shit show.
See,
I'm not going to
lucky
go
on that
into-
front, but
I'm not gonna go into
I
details, but work is a goddamn shit show.
Oh no, you can just say that and we'll understand.
I did end
know
up
what I would
because I
do.
was ranting at a friend in text on Discord. And so I have a full-on, like, typed-out rant/list of grievances.
Oh, goody.
But I'm just gonna copy-paste that at the friend group present rather than try to read that out. Because it also turns out that shit was, like, 3,500 characters worth of rant.
Oof.
You might be able to fit that in one post on some Mastodon instances.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, things aren't going great.
I don't know what I would be doing now, because, like, I'm fucking concerned enough about everything else outside
Yeah.
of work.
Right?
Not going
Right?
great.
Yeah. That's-
And,
I'm,
like,
not-
is my savings account going to implode? Do I need to, like, get the hell out of Dodge? Money still
I'm not
exists?
exactly feeling like sticking around for much more than the short term is going to be good for my mental health, but also this is not exactly the best market to do
Right.
my previous strategy of fuck you, I'm out. As much as, let's be real, I would really fucking love to right now. And also my immediate manager is kinda in the same boat, which is a sign in
That
of
happened-
itself, I think.
That's funny. That happened to me when I worked at a big company, where things were very clearly going south for the organization that I had moved to. I was in 2 different boards with that company, and the second one I liked because it didn't have much of a bureaucracy. But then the higher-ups wanted to start adding it. And
Oh,
I saw,
goody.
I saw multiple
great.
managers
Excellent.
at multiple levels leave.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oofa dofa.
And I left right at. I think I had announced my departure like right before my manager, after my first departed manager, the second one left, announced he was leaving right after I announced I was leaving or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, so the annoying shit is I'm, you know, several months into what I would consider an ill-advised reorg. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a large part of the problem, because the new organization that I'm in does not, I'll politely say, does not see eye to eye with how I would like to have run things or designed things or any things, which really sucks because they basically just took the team that I liked and was on.
Mm.
Yeah,
They took the good
And
team. And
they took the good
decided,
team
"Hey,
and
you're
then
all
just
good.
sort of
If we put one
drop
of you on
them
each other
into
team,
this other org that does basically everything batshit and hasn't seen an AWS white paper they haven't touched themselves to, which is a phrase I'm just gonna utter all the goddamn time because it's pretty much my fucking life right now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's goddamned horrible. I am really, really, really upset at having to advocate for maybe the core of our data processing shouldn't be moving shit from S3 bucket to S3 bucket. How about that? Yeah, I know, right?
I see.
Wild. What a thought.
The microservices have well and truly set in. Fucking gross. Oh
yeah,
no.
So
get past the well, I have a great idea. We have a really good team here. If we take all those people and put one of them each on all of these other teams that are really bad and aren't going to listen to them, so
Victor
they're
is-
get worse.
they dropped
that's
my-
going to work great.
they dropped my entire team wholesale into this new org.
dear.
Yeah. Which
So they didn't separate.
sounds great on the face of it.
Sounds
Until you
awful.
realize that
like less bad on the face of it.
Yeah.
on the face of it, yes. Where we run into problems is, even though quantity of people-wise my team outnumbers the org we got dropped into, their culture,
Sure.
I'm emphasizing that deliberately, is so strong that even though my team had a pretty strong, like, hey, let's try and do things right, let's try and actually stay a cohesive team, etc., etc., oops, yeah, that's not basically being allowed here. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that are displeased with how things are going. The likelihood that anything is actually done about it appears
Exceedingly
distressingly
slim.
low.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what
So
do your
the
team
correct
used to do that they're
answer-
not doing anymore? And like, how does that impact things?
What was that? What was the question?
What was your team doing before that they're not doing anymore, and how
Oh,
much does that
yeah,
impact
here's the
things?
problem.
Oh, no.
Or here's part of the problem. We're responsible for not only the shit that we used to be responsible for, but also all this random new shit that we've never heard of.
Oh, good.
The org that we're joining had no fucking documentation for. We only find out that we are responsible for it when it comes up. Because my skip level apparently has no fucking clue how to actually say what he wants us to do.
Good. Great.
Yeah. That aspect alone, as somebody who is very much a please just tell me what you fucking want kind of person, that alone has already been enough to get me basically leaning towards looking, and then the in practice of the last several months have only further solidified that that thought process. And the kicker, of course, is, again, a bunch of the people on the team, basically the more senior cohort of the team, are pretty much right in there on the whole, yeah, if things don't improve real fucking quick, like, this is some bullshit, and no. So here we all are. Yeah. It's been a fucking thing. I'm hanging the fuck in for dear life, which is, you know, a large part of why I've been spotty on all of my SBC duties. much less actually showing up on Thursdays on the regular. Because sometimes homeboy just needs a goddamn drink. Or several. Or irresponsible amounts, but you know, what's a few drinks between friends? God fucking damn it!
Look, high functioning something or other exists for a reason.
Oh my god. Alright. The irony is, I'm throwing in the towel because I keep on fucking dying in stupid ways. But the irony is, I think I actually technically got a PB by like...
There you go.
Yeah, by 12,000.
Look, hey, even if it's mostly through spite PBs are still PBs. You take those. Fucking, where was that bullet? Yeah, this might be my last go.
right there. You were
Congratulations,
following
you've
it,
been
dude.
quoted as I posted that one.
This fucking sucks ass. I hate it.
You had clicked all of the buttons that the YouTuber asked you to do on that bullet.
No, do not ring the bell of that bullet. Please stop it. Do not
Anyway,
like, comment, or subscribe.
congratulations, Mr. Bond, on providing a good quote I could use as I posted my score.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. Something's got to come out of tonight, and if that's it, whatever. It's fine.
You know what? You take what you can fucking
That's
get in this
right.
day and age.
I gotta go
Oh, crap.
see if I can keep up my current schedule for one more day, maybe.
Your current schedule.
Yeah, as in get up early.
Oh, gotcha.
What? There was nothing there.
All right, well, Kenny, good to talk with you for a little bit before you went and did so. So, have a good one, man.
See ya.
Yep, you too.
All right, one more, and then I'm done. This is not
Oh
going very
shit!
well.
One more has been invoked. Now you know it's real.
It might actually be, though, one more, because this is kind of starting to frustrate me. And not in the haha funny I'm frustrated way, but the actual frustration.
I mean, fair.
What do you...
I can't help but feel like something's in the air, because all of us are just like, everything's fucking stupid. Stupid!
It is very... Jesus fucking Christ, it is very dumb.
Can we just finish it all?
I would
World
love to.
sucks.
That
Let's
would be
start
great.
over.
You know, they always...
Where is like the demi-fiend to just reset the world for us?
They always say, like, hey, you know, don't redo a system or whatever. And, like, I'm looking at the current system, like, you know what? Fuck you. No,
Nope,
let's redo it.
This is one I think I can go ahead and say let's just toss this out.
No, I picked the wrong dude, too.
Oligarchs? That's fucking stupid. Why would
That
you
is
ever
really
want that
dumb.
shit? Fucking toss that shit out as a concept. Oh, you've got a bunch of money? Congratulations. No, you don't. That's fucking not allowed. Get out of here. That's bad for society. That's not allowed to exist. Fucking no.
And you procured that money, huh? It doesn't matter. Fuck you. Get out of here.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. The only proper societal answer to somebody saying I have a lot of money is that's fucking stupid. No, you don't. That's not allowed. And I'm not saying, you know, make the rich fucking destitute or whatever, blah blah blah. Like, you know,
Wow.
But
They don't even go
okay.
destitute in the same way that we
A bunch
do.
of the current ones probably deserve that for a bunch of other reasons, but like as a matter of course. I'm not saying destitute. I'm just saying, like, hard limit, so that all you have is a comfortable life, and not literal fucking unilateral influence on society. I'm not asking for a ton here.
You
know?
wouldn't think, right? You wouldn't think.
Like, maybe can we just don't have, like, 15 people literally all the shots? You know, it's not asking for the world. I think that's a reasonable thing to ask for.
That is the same dude. Like, that is definitely the dude that got fucking chokeholded into oblivion at the start. Why does he turn evil? I guess I would be pretty pissed if I was chokeholded too, so him turning evil makes a lot of sense.
I mean, yeah.
But we weren't the ones who chokeholded him, so why is he pissed at us? This fucking sucks. Oh my god, please stop. Right. Oh, now wait. There you go. There you go. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, whatever. Ooh, fucking. Ooh, fuck. Woo! Oh, maxed out now. What does that mean? What's gonna happen? Oh, it doesn't go down until I use a bomb bit. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright. We'll just hang on to this then. Fuck you, I don't need to use a bomb.
I believe that helps your ability to score when you're getting, like, times 16 chains and shit. Like, you'll get more item bits and whatever.
Doesn't matter, I ate shit anyways.
No. I can't help you with that.
No, you can't. Well, that was better than, like, the last 10 runs. Not combined, necessarily, but pretty damn close. Alright, one more, and then I'm done.
Uh-oh, we're chaining one more.
I hate it. I hate that this is what I've become. There was one sneak ass bullet in there. All right, cool, very good. Ugh. man.
Come on, man.
No, why would you do that pattern? Fuck you. Didn't see that all the rest of the night, but no, past 2 runs, like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna do that one. Some bitch. Alright, one more, and then I'm totally done.
Bond, what were you drinking? I just saw you polish it off, so it's no longer.
Some Bullet American Rye.
Ah.
It's quite good. Running out in total, so I'm gonna need to do a supply run soon, but I do like it. It's one of my big faves.
I mean, supply runs are an important thing of living in the modern age.
Yes, yeah, it truly is.
This one doesn't count. Just reset it. Just one
No,
more all over
I'm
the
already
place.
into it. Already into it. I gotta play it out.
Okay. Well,
Could be the best one. Like I've done more with less, so could be the one.
All right, fair enough. Carry on, etc.
No, little bitch.
Good here.
I just cruise on away. It's so annoying. Dude. Alright, no, I'm done. I can't do this. I can't keep doing this.
Well, you gave it a go.
Take my 3.4 and be done for tonight. It's fine. Whatever.
You gave it a solid go.
I did. Who is that's the kind of the French angle portrait there, or Dutch angle? Not French. What the hell's a French angle? The Dutch angle portrait. That's JB the Fifth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. That's all I really needed.
Yeah, the multicolor hair boy is JB the Fifth.
Okay, yeah. I can see that now. All right. I'm gonna hang it up for tonight.
All right.
Talk to y'all later.
Have a good night. Talk to y'all later.
Oh my god, this game! No, the game is fine. The game is fine. I am just shit at it. Like, that's kind of the takeaway always. But Esper we'll play it again some other day. That'll do it for tonight. Next stream, let's see. We're off Friday, Saturday, so next stream will be Sunday, 7 p.m. CDT. It'll be long play, so more Star Providence. Hooray. And then Monday, 7 p.m. CDT, we're done with Fury Unleashed, so we'll be starting a new game on Monday. That should be fun. All right, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you on Sunday. Bye-bye.